Hi, welcome to my new house. Come inside. As you can see, we are in my living room at the moment. It's not exactly finished at all. I just have some basics that I kind of put up for the time being because I have some more work that I want to do on the actual house. But yeah, so I moved into a really cute little 2-bedroom house, which is such a major step up from my studio apartment. So I'm really happy about it and I'm really excited to be here. And yeah, so we have a very similar setup in here right now to what was at my apartment in my living room there, obviously because I moved my furniture with me. But there are a couple things that I am gonna change in here, like this wall color. This yellow is not exactly anything that I love. So what we're gonna do with the walls is paint it like a really nice kind of warm white color and then paint all the trim a really dark brown. I'm also gonna be getting rid of all of these plastic blinds and everything like that. I didn't get rid of my other swirly black chair. It's just away right now because I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it because my other living room was really long and so it a little bit better in there, and in here it kind of feels awkward space-wise. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that. We have the little like console table that I had in my entryway before, and yeah, just some simple stuff. It's really a far cry from the style of my old apartment, which was so modern and sterile, and now we have some woodwork going on and just an older vibe that has a little bit more character, which I think is a lot more suiting to my own personality and my own personal needs. I feel like I kind of lied to myself and was like, ooh, I want a really modern apartment when I moved last time, but I don't actually want a modern residence and I want something that's warmer, if that makes sense. Now walk, walk, walk. Fall on me, okay. So in here we have my beautiful, cute little kitchen. I love this kitchen so much. It's so adorable and it's just like such a cute little cottage kitchen. Normally I wouldn't have said that this is my particular style, but I love it in here and it's so cozy and cute. Yeah, I really love this kitchen. You have this really nice scalloped detail in the cabinetry and there's a ton of counter space, which is really nice compared to my last apartment. As you guys saw my kitchen for the first time, it wasn't exactly anything special, and I think that this is very special and very cute. And you have this nice little pop of blue, which is nice. Don't mind my messiness right now. I just made lunch. And then over here we actually have a lot of new stuff. I actually got rid of my old dining table and my old dining chairs. They were just really bulky for this room and I needed something a little bit more compact and something that would match the feel of this room a little bit better because you do have these really light birch kind of floors. And so I got this really cute vintage, almost diner-esque table, and then I got these really nice Jean Prouvé inspired chairs, which I really love, that have this nice modern silhouette, which I think kind of helps to update the kitchen a little bit and make it feel a little bit less 1960s, 1970s, which it very much is. I really love this house, especially the fact that I get so much light in here and that I have so many windows. You know, I had 2 floor-to-ceiling windows in my last apartment and you know, that was great, but having multiple windows in your space, like in your bedroom and your kitchen, really does change the vibe a lot and I think brings so much more of a positive energy to the space. Hi everybody, I wanted to take a second to talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is Coohom 3D interior design software. If you've watched my channel before, you've probably seen that I've worked with Coohom many times, and that is because they have such an amazing software. Whether it's for my clients or for me personally, I don't start a project without using Coohom somewhere in the process, and because I just moved into this beautiful brand new house, I am going to be using it to come up with a design concept for the future. I think it's so important to see how your space is going to look before you go out and spend thousands of dollars on a bunch of furniture, because I find that a lot of people will order things and then it doesn't end up looking the way they want in person. So the best way to solve that problem
is to see it. And I know what you're saying, but Cooper, I'm not an interior designer. I'm not an interior decorator. What do I do? Coohom is not just for designers and decorators. You can even use it as a normal person. It only takes about a day to use and has industry standard features with 2K, 4K, and even 8K renderings that you can get in under 5 seconds, which is pretty groundbreaking if you ask me. All you have to do is browse their library of thousands of furniture pieces and architectural components and drag and drop it into your space. It's really that simple, and you can experiment with the flow of your space at the touch of a button without having to move all of your furniture around. For a little bit more about Coohom, check out the description of this video and use code CooperPlants to get 73% off your subscription, which is a major deal, so I would jump on that while you can. Thank you so much to Coohom for sponsoring today's video.
We're gonna go back through here into my hallway. Not very interesting. This is just like the corridor, not anything special. We have my bedroom over here. We've got the bathroom, and then I've got a ton of nice built-in storage, which is super helpful just because I was running a little bit out of storage in my last place. And as I said in my last video, I believe it was, I think it's always really nice to have some built-in storage. That way you don't have to go out and buy some more storage options for your home. And here is my office, but right now it is off limits because it's full of boxes and it's not exactly anything, you know, cute in there. So we're gonna skip that room for now, and that will be a project for later. Okay, so now we're coming into, come on cameraman, get it together. Now we're coming into my bedroom. The bed frame is gone now. I'm really excited to be getting a new bed frame and a new mattress pretty soon. So this is pretty temporary for the time being, but yeah, it's a very similar setup to my last bedroom. I have much bigger windows and windows in the first place in here. And then I've just got some of my plants and some very basic stuff. It's not anything super special, but I tried to make it look a little bit more zhuzhed up in here and just a little bit cuter because it was a little bit boring. And even when you're working on your home or your space, I think it's always better to try and do the most with what you have and make it feel just a little bit aesthetic. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, just a little bit never hurts. My cat's squirrel is in the way. I'm gonna close my toilet because I'm not weird. And in here we have, this is not exactly a prime filming location because it's very small. This is my lovely little bathroom. It has so much character, and it has a window in the shower, which is pretty major in my personal opinion because my last bathroom was fully closed off with no light. Now we're gonna go into my backyard. We're gonna go through this room, and this is my laundry room, and this room will be a mud room at some point, but I'm dealing with an ant problem, and it's full of boxes and my cat's litter box, so it doesn't smell fantastic in here. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to move some things out of the way. It's so cute in here, guys, so cute. Just move my laundry basket. This is my hoarder room for the moment. Oh my god, it's really hot out. Come on out. This is very close to my face. This is my lovely new little backyard. I'm really excited about it because in my last apartment, as you guys know, I had no outdoor space at all. So it's really nice to hear like birds chirp and not trains honk. We've got a lot of space out here, which is really great. This area I'm going to cover in some decking and have like a nice little living area out here because this concrete is not in super great shape, so I think, you know, fixing that up a little bit. And obviously my yard needs to be watered. Don't judge the yellow grass right now. Over here is this random area. It has a lot of concrete, and so what I was thinking is turning this into an outdoor dining space with some lights that connect to the house. I want to do a ton of outdoor garden pots with a bunch of flowers and trees and stuff, but out here there's a lot of work to do, so there's not a ton to see right now. Now we're back in the living room, and that is pretty much my entire house for now. Pretty much, minus the office and the laundry room. So that's my new house. I hope you guys like it so far. Obviously, we have a ton to do in here, but I'm really excited to make lots of videos about the little updates that I'm gonna do, because I am gonna do a lot of garden work and a lot of interior work as well. I'm also going to show you guys, my plans for that in the next video. So if you want to see what I'm going to do, you can watch that whenever it comes out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the new house in the comments, or don't, that's fine too. Thank you again to Coohom for sponsoring today's video. They are amazing, and if you want a little bit more information about them, you can check out the description. As always, you can find me on Instagram at Cooper Osinski Interiors, or you can visit my website cooperosinski.com, where you can book a consultation with me and possibly be signed as my client, because I would love to help you with whatever you need. That is all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!